Hi guys, this is Dark Horse 441 here, and first off I'd like to apologize for the absolute terrible sound quality. I'm using my webcam instead of the mic I usually use because I don't have it with me right now. Okay, so today what I'm going to show you how to do is how to use older direct input type controllers on more modern games that don't necessarily support them. To give you an example, my game controller is a Thrustmaster dual trigger 3-in-1. I like it. It's compatible with PS1, PS2, PS3, and PC. It's got triggers on the back, it's got joystick buttons, mapping functions, whatever. In any case, it's a controller that I like to use, but unfortunately it doesn't work on many modern games. And that's a bit annoying. Now there is an app, which I'm not responsible for, but I'm sharing it with you to show you how it works, called Xbox 360 CE, that allows these older direct input type controllers to pretend that they're Xbox 360 controllers, which work on virtually every controller supporting PC game. So that's that. This is Xbox 360 CE, which you can download from my MediaFire page, which is in the description. Just hit download, and then once you've downloaded that, there's no install, it's just an app, and it will look something like this. Right here, I have it on my desktop. So essentially how this works is you're going to take this and you're going to copy it and paste it in whatever folder your game is. So for example, one game that doesn't work with this older controller is Batman Arkham Asylum. A lot of other Warner Brothers games don't, such as Injustice Gods Among Us or Watchmen The End Is Nigh. Another example would be Alan Wake. Whatever, I'm just giving examples at this point. So find wherever in the program files your program is located. For this one, we're going to use Batman Arkham Asylum, which is a Steam app. So in that case, it would be in Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and then Batman Arkham Asylum, right? Now, when you use this Xbox 360 CE app, it's not as simple as just dumping it into the folder that contains your game. You have to actually find which folder or subfolder contains the executable file. So for example, in a game like Alan Wake, it's great, your main executable is here. In this case, the Xbox 360 CE app goes straight there. However, in the case of, say, Arkham Asylum, which is the game we're going to be using, you might have to do some searching in these subfolders. In this case, it would be in binaries where we can see the BM Start app, BM Launcher, etc., etc. So, I'm going to minimize that, and copy this, and paste it in this folder here. And there we go. Now we run the app, it'll ask if you're it'll give you a security warning, just press run. It'll ask if there's no Xbox 360ce.ini, this is the configuration file, and you need this file, so hit yes. And it'll also have a DLL file that was not found. You want to create this file? Yes. So it will install two other files in your folder other than the application itself. So it's detected that I have a dual trigger 3-in-1. However, it doesn't register it because it doesn't have the right settings for it, so you have to just search the internet. If you have custom settings already installed on your computer somewhere, you can use Browse My Computer for settings. Otherwise, search the internet here. So hit next, give it a second, there we go. Internet, it finds the source, you just hit finish, and then as you can see, well, you can't really see because you can't see my my gamepad right now, but I'm definitely playing around with the with all of the trigger buttons, and not just the trigger buttons, but the joypad, the D-pad, all of that stuff. And as you can see, it's being reflected on the screen. And you can actually customize these. For example, this trigger here doesn't want to be customized to button 7, but rather one of my axes, like the actual trigger on the back of my controller. I could map that. Again, it doesn't really matter. It's a question of preference as to which one you prefer using. So again, just a quick run through. To make this work, you download the app that I have in my media file. It's in the description. You take the file, you paste it wherever your executable for your game is, run it, allow it to create the two files, find the profile by searching online, and then ultimately, there you go. Every action on your controller will be mapped to an action on this virtual Xbox 360 controller. And if I ran Batman Arkham Asylum right now, you could see that it works with a controller and not with just a keyboard. Alright, that's a pretty straightforward tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope it will help you out. Thanks, guys.